Good morning and welcome to another video by Russia UK, the channel that gets under the skin of Uber. Right, on today's video, we're going to be we're going to be talking about this article. And firstly, this is a paid content, so Uber are paying Evening Standard for this article. That wouldn't surprise you. And basically what they're saying here is they are helping the rollout of electric vehicle charging points whole across London. So that is a brilliant news. And we'll go a bit more in depth about it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read everything line to line, but quickly, I'm going to talk about what they actually saying first and what I think and about all this. So they're saying basically that Uber drivers are in the forefront of this electric revolution, in the transition for them to adopt into this new technology. Now they also talk about how Uber drivers are more favorable to this adoption. I wonder why. Mainly because in a few years' time they can't have another vehicle, apart from having an electric vehicle. It's not because they're very favorable about it. So anyway, it talks about how London has passed. Let me just move down quickly. It's 10,000 charging points, and how it's got an aim of getting up to 60,000 of them. Now, in this article, it also talks about Uber drivers, how they are struggling to find charging points in London. So Uber's here to help. So they have pledged, where have they pledged it? So they have pledged £5 million, probably 6 million. 1 million is in a brown envelope to TfL. The other £5 million, they're going to invest in 700 charging points. And they're saying we're going to put these close to our poor drivers where they live, because these guys are having to now invest into vehicles are costing a lot more than £30,000, and when you're getting paid less than £1 a mile for it, you need more than charging points. Right, but here it is. We have to take note on this. Now, these are public charging points, not like the ones you see which are dedicated to black cab drivers. These ones, any Tom, Dick and Ali could use. So firstly, it doesn't help many drivers at all. Now, if Uber was really dedicated to its drivers, it should solely make these chargers available for them to use only. But they're not going to do that. And it just shows, Uber don't really give a damn about its drivers or their welfare. Or, all he's interested is in his pockets. That's all it is. And they could have really made this work. My impression is, they could have benefited from this. They could have given these Uber credit cards. I don't know if you guys heard about them, to their drivers. And it's been a shamble on the credit card. It's total failure. So they could have used this as a revival for that credit card, actually. Give it to them. Link it up to their account so the drivers don't actually pay for the electric at that point, and they could have had that the electric money taken out of their wage as well. They could have made this really good for those drivers. So they really need to look at this much more closely rather than how to please TfL. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it to it. I'll speak to you later again. Bye bye now.